Hey everyone, JC here for Hidden Knowledge and welcome to the channel. Today I have a new Mandela effect video for you guys, but before I get started, I just want to take a quick second to thank today's sponsor, Backgammon Live, and I will talk a little bit more about them later, but for now, let's jump right into this video. For our first possible Mandela effect, we have a movie title. Which one of these is correct? A. Herbie the Love Bug, B. The Love Bug, or C. Do you recall it being something else? And the correct answer is B. The Love Bug. No Herbie at all in the title. Of course, many remember it being Herbie the Love Bug, as he is the star of the film. And another odd thing that I found while researching this is that this movie had many sequels, and they all included Herbie in the title. It even had a reboot much later on, starring Lindsay Lohan, and that also had Herbie in the title. But for whatever reason, the original does not have his name on the title. Moving on to the next one. The next one has to do with Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course, all of you are familiar with Sonic and how he looks. The debate has to do with Sonic's sleeves. Do you recall Sonic having skin color sleeves or blue sleeves like his fur? And the way it's always been is skin color sleeves. What do you guys think about this one? This next one has to do with a classic cartoon show, The Smurfs. And it poses a very simple question: did the Smurfs have tails or not? And the answer to that question is yes, they had tails, blue little tails. Of course, people were going back and forth on this. Many people claim that they never had that, it was just their white pants, but they've always been there. Now I would like to thank our awesome sponsor, Backgammon Live. I recently started playing this game and I wanted to research some facts about backgammon, and I heard an interesting rumor that backgammon is a popular game with men who are popular with women. So I had to give it a shot and sharpen up my skills. Backgammon Live is one of the biggest backgammon apps with over 10 million users. You can play with experienced backgammon players from all over the world. Enjoy the ride with worldwide country themed boards, special board variants with special features changing every few days. Complete quests to win awesome prizes every day. Backgammon Live also has other mini games such as blackjack, high-low, roulette, slots that you can enjoy. Download the game via my links in the description, and the first 10 users to reach level 25 will get 100,000 free coins in the game. All other participants will also receive a bonus once the contest is over. This next one I saw on Twitter, and it has to do with another cartoon that ran in Nickelodeon. This cartoon ran when I was growing up, and I used to watch this cartoon quite a bit. And we have these options. A. Rocko's Modern Life, spelled CK. Rocko's Modern Life, spelled KK. Rocko's Modern Life, spelled CC. How do you guys recall the spelling of Rocko? And the correct answer is A, with CK. The majority of people that claim this to be a Mandela effect claim that it was spelled CC. Personally, I remember it CK. This next one has to do with a very popular logo, the Starbucks logo. Many people go to Starbucks quite often, some even every single day, so they see this one quite often. And here we have it, it's a mermaid of course. And the thing in question is what's on top of her head. Think about it for a second, what do you remember? Many people would say a crown, and that in fact is correct, but what else do you remember? Anyways, above her crown is a star. And that is the thing that's in question. Many people do not remember this star ever being there, but it has always been there. And when I researched this one, I went to take a look at the history for the Starbucks logo. And this logo has for the majority of the time remained the same, except for the very beginning, when the logo is quite different. And I wanted to show you that logo here, but YouTube deemed it inappropriate and they would age restrict this video to 17 plus if I show that logo, so I can't do that. But I will link it down below. That logo is quite wild, and I would recommend to check it out if you've never seen it. Moving on to the next one. I want to talk to you guys about this one next. This is Dolly from the movie Moonraker. If you guys are familiar with the Mandela effect or even my channel, you know that this is connected to a very big Mandela effect, if not the biggest Mandela effect and my personal favorite. It has to do with the fact that many people remember her having braces. She is In the movie, it is very important for her to have braces since she has a personal, deep connection with the character Joss. Anyways, that is not the Mandela effect that I'm going to talk to you about today, but instead, people are now claiming that they had looked at this image several times. This is not the exact image where she's smiling, but it is this same shot, and you can see these big white bows in her hair, or maybe it's in her clothes. But regardless of that, people claim that those big bows were never present in the scene. And like I had mentioned, many people have analyzed this and they remember her vividly having braces, so they are quite familiar with the image and they do not remember these bows. So now we have additional Mandela effect to the one I had previously stated, and it is quite interesting. And finally, if you guys have been following my channel for any period of time, you know that I used to feature certain things that I didn't know if they were Mandela effect related or not. And I would just feature it in my videos as something I found interesting that might not be related to it, or it might be, since people believe the Mandela effect is an alternate reality or reality altering effect, which causes many things that never were here to now exist. And one of these things that I found quite interesting that somebody pointed out in one of the Mandela effect groups on Facebook was this. All of us, of course, are familiar with rainbows and how they are created. However, have you guys ever heard of a moonbow? Yes, a moonbow. It is a rainbow that can only be seen at night, and it is called a moonbow. It is a rare lunar rainbow. My whole life I've never heard of this at all until now. What do you guys think about this? Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more Mandela effect videos coming up. And I want to take another quick second to thank our sponsor for this video, Backgammon Life. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.